actually met a friend in the lobby, so there's going to be 3 of us, and we'd like to sit in the lounge and have a bottle of champagne.
Beautiful. Well, this is worth to start out with, and let me retrieve the second chair for you. Welcome back this evening. How was your birthday last night? Beautiful. Can I start you out with something to drink this evening? Aperitif, a glass of champagne or a cocktail? Perfect. Did you have time to take a look at the wine list this evening?
We'll take a bottle of 96 for Stalins.
96 for Stella. And anything else I can do for you? Perfect. Thank you so much. I'll be right back to that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to get you some water to start out with, or are we enjoying our wine still? Perfect. Or just out further than the middle of town. Beautiful. Wonderful way to spend a Sunday.
Decide on the menu.
Beautiful. How are we enjoying our wine so far?
This is delicious.
Perfect.
We would love to do the chef's menu tonight and request your appearance. Can you start with, we're going to add the oysters and the caviar in addition.
Oh, lovely.
Just a different country, each one to be adventurous.
Different country for each wine. Perfect. Well, oysters and caviar, we might as well start out with something bubbly. What a way to start. Not a big bubbly fan?
Yeah, no sparkling.
Perfect. Would you like to stick only to wine, or would you also like to do some sort of a cocktail or a spirit?
Wine
Wine is where you prefer to be? Perfect. So, then what about something like a Riesling to go with that? Something fairly dry in style with just a little bit of balance to it. Would that be appropriate? I would recommend if we felt like something from New Zealand, we could go to a producer like From with a Lestrada Riesling, 2006, just something a little bit of age, just going to give us a little bit more richness, especially something to kind of stand up. Our oysters are fairly intense and really balance that beautifully. Would that be appropriate for you? Perfect. And then with our grilled octopus course, we're going to look for something with a little bit more body. I'm sorry about that, sir. Thank you for reminding me. With the hamachi, we have this mint cilantro characteristic. We're going to look for something that has maybe a little bit of herbaceousness. Would Sauvignon Blanc be an appropriate choice for you?
Where are your hands?
Perfect. Well, then I would recommend maybe something from South Africa. If producer in Elgin would be appropriate, the Paul Kluver Sauvignon Blanc might be a great option for that. I would recommend the 2009, something fairly fresh still. The grilled octopus, if Greece would be a possibility. Not a big Greece fan, not a problem. Let's stay away from that altogether. Would we like to go to, say something from Germany in this case? Would that be appropriate for you? With the cherry vinegar, we have just a little bit of sweetness in the dish. The olives have that saltiness, so like something with just a little residual sugar kind of balance.
What do you think?
I think it's going to be a great option if that's all right with you. Maybe from the Mosel, I'd recommend Kerpen, his Berliner Sonnenauer, 2009 Cabernet Riesling. Would that work?
Yeah.
That's appropriate for you? Perfect. As we're going to kind of build up into the lamb loin section here, maybe something old world, something fairly rustic. Again, we have that olive salt here, so we have a little bit of saltiness and a little bit of kind of briny characteristic. A lighter red, something from northern Italy might be appropriate, if maybe a Valpolicella would work.
What do you have a particular producer you like?
From Villa Montalena, or sorry, rather Villa Montalena and Valpolicella. Their basic wine, their San Vito, is a basic Valpolicella based on Corvina. We have a little bit of freshness, but some greenness. It's got a beautiful balance. Perfect. And for the braised beef cheek this evening, something a little bit more full-bodied. Are we fans of American wine as well, or do we want to?
What do you think?
I would go something from, let's say, I would go in the direction of Napa Valley, something a little bit more full-bodied. Not for Napa Valley or for American wine? Okay. Would we like to stay on this coast, maybe? Do something from New York, a local region here? Something from the Finger Lakes, like maybe the Herman Wiemer Cabernet Franc, 2008, developing beautifully. We get a little sort of green note from this wine as well. It's beautiful acidity, so it's really going to cut through the richness of those beef cheeks. Perfect. And then for our chocolate surprise tonight. It's going to be a surprise for all of us, I hope. And with this, it's a very rich dish, but maybe something, are we fans of port? Yeah, big fans of port?